Morning, it's Sunday. Just checking the old charabanc. Oh, well, I ran dead here to Addington. I've been to Eltham, I'm back in Addington. I get 6 minutes stand time at Addington. Sorry, at Eltham, where you've got a toilet. I get 26 minutes in New Addington without a toilet. How does that work? There's a toilet over there, which is for the tram drivers. But us mere mortals aren't allowed to use it. Got a cough. It's a lovely day. Didn't hear anything else on the news or on wireless about St George's Day yesterday. For all the tram nerds. Put the ugly pink one in there yesterday or the day before. You lose track of days. So I'm going to go back to Eltham, then Bromley North for my meal relief, and then I've got a shorter second half than I did yesterday. So yesterday I had Addington to Eltham, Bromley North to Addington, Addington to Eltham, Eltham off. And today I've got Bromley North to Addington, Addington to Eltham, and then drive back to the garage. But yesterday, that's what I should have done. Yesterday, one of the drivers went ill, sick on duty. So I finished my meal relief. One of the drivers on the 61 comes around, Jim. He said, "Can you find the garage?" I was running number 81 yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, he went, "Can you find the garage?" He went, "Find the garage? Your bus is in Eltham," he said. That's a 20-mile-an-hour road. Welcome to New Addington, where law doesn't exist. What was I saying? Oh yeah, your bus is in it. Your bus is in Eltham. So he said, "Can you, please, will you, get on a service bus, go to Addington, go and pick up your bus?" Alright. So I got there, I missed one bus, and I thought, should I get the 126 to Grove Park, and then 126 to go through Grove Park to Eltham and walk down the hill? No, I couldn't be bothered. So I waited for the next 314, and it, got there, picked up my bus, and I said, called him up on the radio, "Well, what do you want me to do?" And he said, "Run to Elmstead Woods, run through to Elmstead Woods, where you do the turn normally." So basically, I ran down Court Road, left Moytenham Road, and then left into William Barefoot Drive back to Eltham, where I just started from. So I said, you've got to remember, it's all about mileage. Every bus in London isn't paid by the cards that get tapped on the machine. It gets paid by the miles that it does. So the more miles that you do in service, the more money they make. So that's what I did. So ran dead to up Moytenham Road, turned left into William Barefoot, carried on line of route to back to Eltham, and then I went from Eltham to Bromley North, off. So not too bad. But today I started I normally start at 10:05 Monday last week. 10:05 finish at 2:10. Today I started at 7:30. I finish at 4:45, something like that. Something like 4:45, 20:05. And then tomorrow I'm back in at 5:10.
Good morning, this is Anton the MCC. We're doing a ticket acceptance for Southwest trains.
Ticket acceptance for Southwest trains.
On the prepaid number 279. That's due to broken down train at Rains Park.
Broken down train at Rains Park.
Ticket acceptance for Southwest trains. That's
Excuse me.
It's a broken down train. We're accepting prepaid number 279.
There you go. So, ticket acceptance basically means that we take train tickets. There's this way in the system that you can log off and log back on using a different code. You tap in the code for this ticket acceptance, and you go. So basically, you can use other tickets. So I don't know if the bus company's got paid any more for that. Probably not. But there you go. So what else has happened? Nothing I can think of, really. Oh, the sky is blue. There's a little wisp of cloud, but that's about it. It's a lovely day. It's been quite nice. It's been quite nice for about 2 weeks now. So, you know what that means. We're going to have a week of absolute crap weather. Well, rattle down from morning, noon and night. And I'm on earlies now. I'll come off. I'm on earlies now. I've got tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday on the bus. I've got my CPC on Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off because of the bank holiday. I came back on the bank holiday Monday, didn't I? Sunday, and then I didn't work the bank holiday Monday. They give me that bank holiday at the end of my long weekend, so I don't have any driving to do for 6 days as of Thursday, which is cool. I'm sure the missus will have plenty of things for me to do. I'll send her off to work Thursday and Friday, and she'll go off, and I'll take the little into school. Oh, I need to get a little fan. Switched myself off. I'm good at this technical stuff. So I think I've done 200 videos now. Let me check. After this video, I'll have 17 more to go, and I've done 200 videos. I don't know, you think it's not even 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years on Christmas Eve when I did my first video. How weird. I never even thought I'd be carrying on, Didn't think I'd still be driving a bus, didn't think I'd still be doing videos. It's funny how life treats you, And everyone still to this day, all the guys in the garage go, oh, you're going back on the cab, you're going to drive a taxi again. And the answer, I still don't know, I mean, the work is picked up in the cab. Everyone tells me that, even the missus, she tells me it's better. And I'm not sure if that's because there's a lot of cab drivers like myself who've disappeared, and I've lost count of how many guys I've met driving buses that are ex or former, I hate the word ex, apart from when it is your ex, former taxi drivers who are not going to go back. I know 2 that are leaving the bus industry, but they're not going back to taxis. They're going off to drive lorries. and they were, they've been driving buses a while now. So, and on my route, there's 3 guys that are off to drive lorries. Do I want to drive a lorry? I'd like to do Arctics. I'd like to go up the country, where you don't have to deal with people. So, driving is I love driving. Love it. I've done it for so long. It's really the only thing I know. Driving one thing or the other, it's the people. You lot get on my nerves. I just don't like. It's not that I don't like the interaction. I'd just rather just go on a motorway or a road and just drive to the end of it, and then do what I need to do at the other end and come back. I wouldn't mind that. So it's 1,600 quid to take your license, to take the lorry license. So basically, I can go to the place in Croydon. I can go down there, do my class 1, because you don't have to do class 2 to do class 1 anymore. You can go straight in class 1, I believe. Somebody will tell me I'm wrong. So as I understand it, I can go and do my class 1, which will give me my class 2, and go off and drive lorries. But do I want to do that? Well, that's the thing. I don't know. My cousin drives lorries, and I've seen him reverse. I know that other lorry drivers. I think I've said it before. I used to live in Surrey, and when I drove into town every morning from Surrey, I used to come over Wandsworth Bridge, and you turn right into town over Wandsworth Bridge, into Wandsworth Bridge Road, turn right into Townmead Road, through Chelsea Harbour, and right into Lots Road. Lots Road, there's a wharf there that does I don't know if it's still there, because it's very posh, and the posh people get posher. It's where the lorries dump all the waste into the barges, and the barges take it down the coast somewhere, dump it in someone else's, or something, maybe someone else's problem. And there's a gap in the road. It's only one road, single track road going one way each way. Cars parked either side. And this guy every morning, bump, 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 in the gap. It was literally like that. And I take my hat off to the guy. I suppose you get used to doing that sort of thing. But the gap between the 2 buildings, it's where there's a power station in Lots Road that used to run the power for the London Underground. Literally, the London Underground had its own power station, and it was on the Thames in Lots Road. I don't know if they still use it. They probably have a single pin plug at one end and another one at the other end, and you know what the cutbacks are like. This guy used to reverse it back in. I suppose you get used to it, but I will still to this day take my hat off to the guy. Same guy every morning, carrying this huge, long skip and dumping all the stuff. Anyway, that's it. So I could go off and do my class 1, and then wander off and do. So my cousin's gone back into Europe. He started off going around Europe doing his thing. And he's gone back out there as well. So. But that is all he's ever done. As soon as he was old enough to do his license, he did it, and he's off up, Italy, Romania, and he wasn't the sharpest tool in the box at school. In fact, he never went to school, as far as I remember. But he speaks languages now, because he spends a lot of time with Romanians, and he's actually married one. He speaks Romanian fluently, writes it, he speaks Italian, he speaks French, he speaks Spanish, he knows where all the whorehouses are in Europe. knew that at all. Sounded like Biggin Hill. Yeah, so I think decisions have to be made. I don't know really. As much as, I mean, I don't moan, to be honest. Do I moan? Yeah, of course I do, because that's what I'm good at. As much as I moan about the job, driving a bus is probably the easiest job I've ever done. It's the shifts, it's, you know, because you know, for some reason, I've had I can't even speak today. You know, I've done a lot of earlies lately, for some reason. Normally you do an early, a middle, and a late. But that week away that I've just had, I should have been on lates. So I've missed that. And I've come back to earlies. Well, that's Saturday, and the Sunday and Monday I came back over lates. So I came back, so you do your lates, and then 2 days later, you're back on earlies. So your head clock, if you've just done 7 days worth of late shifts, it doesn't matter what you do 2 days later on. So you finish on the Tuesday, Wednesday, came back Thursday at 5 o'clock, I'm signing on. Your head clock has gone, ooh, time, you know, you shouldn't be up, you know. Or vice versa, you've done earlies and you come off 2 days later, you're on late. But you're on late and your head's still on earlies. And you're driving around with your head up your arse. Yeah, so the shifts are an issue. They always, yeah, you know, they are an issue. And the drivers have said, you know, all the old and bold, you know, they voted not to do a 38-hour week or 4-day week, because you can do. They voted not to because there was money implications and whatever. But if you're going to, for me, sign on, sign off. I've got a sign on, sign off contract. If I can do 38 hours in 4 days, and I do, you can do anyway, I'll be quite happy. You know, 4-day week, paid the same money. But somebody else, oh, you know, got this today. You know, you got 4 days off, then you got 4 days off, then you got 3 days in the same week. So you remember this, the week and a bus company starts on a Saturday, so they, you know, anyway. So you start on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if I do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I've got Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday before my week starts again. And you know, any other driver or any driver that wants to do overtime on his Wednesday, Thursday, Friday can do that. So I don't know. But it's not coming anytime soon, if it ever comes at all. But logistically, there's not enough drivers now. So to do a 4-day week would be virtually impossible, I would imagine. I don't know enough about the backside of you know, the rotors and stuff to even think and worry about that sort of stuff. Yeah, there you go. So, decisions. Do I stay as a bus driver? Do I go back driving the cab? Do I go and do something less boring instead? What was that? Why Don't You? Remember that? Oh, that's a TV program from my youth. Why don't you? Why don't you? Why don't you? Switch off your television set and do something less boring instead. Saturday morning TV. Ah, those were the days. Why Don't You and Thundercats. Remember Thundercats? Don't say you don't. You must remember Thundercats. Thundercats. That was in the afternoon when you come back from school. Oh, the crap we used to. I mean, I look at the TV that the kids watch now, and I think, what a load of pop. And I think to myself, it can't be much worse than watching Hartley Hare, you know, some taxidermist nightmare on sticks. A little rabbit chatting away to you. Yeah, one eye up here and the other one over there. What was that one? Was that a Hartley Hare? Was it a program called Hartley Hare? Or was it? I don't know. I'm waffling again. But yeah, what was your favourite? Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry was probably my favourite cartoon. There was a series of cartoons they were directed by a fella called Fred Quimby. And those ones, you got the modernist ones, you know, I don't like that, the 60s, I don't know when they were done, but Hanna-Barbera did a load and they were crap. But Fred Quimby are the classic. Tom and Jerry and Butch, just brilliant, you know, absolutely brilliant. There you go. What's your favourite cartoon? All right, I'm gonna go because I've talked enough crap today. It's a long video. I've tried to keep my videos quite short, but today I've got a bit of time. I thought I'd spread the love. All right. Sunday today. Have a great Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and have a great weekend at the end of it. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.